what are the most urgent structural or business model challenges facing the Indian film and streaming ecosystem today, from content saturation to theatrical recovery?
Yeah, so I think the answer is different for the two sectors. If we speak about streaming first, in the streaming category, there's been a saturation in the number of paid subscriptions in the last 1 or 2 years in India, because when the pandemic was going on, a lot of people subscribed to various apps. But India is a difficult market from a paid subscription perspective. And now we have reached a point where the total number of subscriptions is largely stagnant at around 100 million. And if that number is not going to go up, the only way the streaming category will grow is through advertising revenue and through the AVOD models or the hybrid models, where you have some ad supported plans like Netflix has started globally, and sooner or later they may do that in India. Prime Video has now started that in India. Jio Hotstar is some kind of a hybrid model to begin with. So is Sony Live, Z5. So I think we're going to from chasing subscriptions to probably chasing more watch hours, so that more advertising inventory can be burnt. Is the streaming model has to evolve. Streaming model in India, when streaming started in India in 2015-16, when Netflix came in, Prime Video came in, they were targeting largely the bigger city audiences, and there was a certain premiumness to the content and to the pricing. But in a country like India, if you have to really grow, you have to go beyond the top 10 cities and 20 cities, because it's a large country with 65% plus rural population. So even if you ignore the rural, within urban itself, there's a large amount of India which is in small towns. I think streaming model has to evolve to be more inclusive, content-wise as well as pricing-wise, and and maybe advertising-based content is where that answer would lie. Theatrical, as we discussed earlier, I think there has to be some way of rationalizing ticket prices so that more people can go to theaters. The solution is not really going to come in the form of opening more theaters, because if people are not willing to go to theaters, then even if we have more theaters, the occupancy is low at 20%, 25%. So at such low occupancies, more theaters will not really be a solution. I think more than content, I think the bigger idea or the bigger value that can be unlocked is and we have seen that with many films recently. Earlier this month in July, Sayara released at low ticket prices, and we've seen how well that film has done with the support of low ticket prices. So that's an angle which I think should be explored with a lot of seriousness now, whether it is an industry initiative or whether there is some kind of a policymaker intervention, whichever way. But I think there's definitely an opportunity there.